Our top story tonight. Dr. Jacob Heimer Dogschmidt, a Progressia veterinarian, was arrested over the weekend after refusing to perform a gender reassignment operation on a client's dog. The client argues their dog is suffering from gender dysphoria, and she would like to be the first pet owner in the world to alleviate their pet of this pain. The veterinarian told the woman to follow through with such an operation would be the most egregious act of animal abuse in existence. The woman responded with a deafening high-pitched screech and then went on to accuse the veterinarian of being a transphobic bigot before being ejected from the office. After numerous complaints to the Progressia Police Department, Dr. Jacob Heimer Dogschmidt was arrested at his home on Saturday evening. Progressia Police have released a statement in response to the arrest, which is as follows. It doesn't matter what you believe to be right or wrong. In Progressia, the most progressive city in the entire world, it is illegal to refuse a gender reassignment surgery when requested. We make it a priority to hunt down and expose those in opposition to being progressive. Dr. Jacob Heimer Dogschmidt faces 20 years in prison and having his DVM revoked. In other news, wildfire that killed 40 residents of Progressia has finally been extinguished. Investigators say John Don't Give a Shite started the blaze after having set fire to rake leaves on a particularly windy day. Deep into questioning, John Don't Give a Shite states that he had no intention of setting the city ablaze in an act of carelessness, but instead wanted to provide the vegans in the community the first ever vegan barbecue.
I don't really have any experience in cooking that kind of cuisine, so things kind of got out of hand really quickly.
Upon learning this key detail, investigators dropped all charges brought against John Don't Give a Shite, who was then put forth to receive a Progressia Civic Medal of Honor for going out of his way to celebrate the vegan citizens in the community of Progressia. After presenting Mr. Don't Give a Shite with the Civic Medal of Honor, the mayor went on to say, "While it is an immense tragedy that 40 people lost their lives due to this accident, I hope the people can find it within themselves to be extra progressive and forgive Mr. Don't Give a Shite's accidental trespasses against them. This man is a hero for his acts of progressive inclusiveness." In other news, cannabis, once a controversial crop in ignorant and corrupt nations, has widely been accepted by the Progressia public for a number of years. Legalized from the very birth of the nation, the applications for its use are numerous and have become a staple of the nation. The one thing citizens refuse to accept, however, is its racist name bestowed by corrupt governments. The racist term, marijuana, had been used to disparage minorities in the past, and its continued use shows a pattern of systemic racism by neighboring governing bodies. An emergency referendum passed in a landslide vote last night, and the use of the term marijuana has now been banned throughout Progressia. To refer to cannabis as marijuana will now be considered a hate crime, punishable by 5 years in prison.
Breaking news.